Assalamu alaikum students. In the last lecture we discussed spherical mirrors. Now our topic is uses of spherical mirrors. Uses of spherical mirrors. As we know, spherical mirrors are of two types and they have their own properties like converging and diverging properties. So we will first discuss the uses of convex mirror. Uses of convex mirror. Before we write down the use of a convex mirror, we would first see on what basis the particular use of a concave mirror is. The basis for the application or use of a convex mirror is its diverging properties. Like when the rays of light fall on this mirror, when the rays of light fall on a convex mirror, these rays of light get diverged. These rays of light get diverged. Due to the diverging property of this mirror, it has some particular uses. Because of the divergence of light, it encloses very large area in it. The convex mirror encloses a wide area in it because the image formed is small. The convex mirror forms a relatively small image in it, due to which it encloses a wide area in it. I would give you an example. For example, this class is full of students. Fine. I would place a plane mirror like this. My hand is a plane mirror. Fine. Of the same size as that of my hand. Fine. I would place this plane mirror in front of this row of students. Fine. The class is full of students. Fine. I am placing this plane mirror in front of this row. Fine. This row. Now, what would I see in this plane mirror? I can clearly see only this row of students enclosed in it. Fine. The image of this row of students is enclosed in this plane mirror. While if I place a convex mirror, whose reflecting surface is bulged, whose reflecting surface is outwards, I would place a convex mirror of the same size in front of this same row. Now what would I see? I would see the entire class, almost to the full class in it. Though the image formed is small, but I would see the entire class in this very small mirror. So this very convex mirror encloses a wide area in it. A plane mirror, if like we treated it as a plane mirror, it enclosed only this row of students, while as convex mirror of the same size enclosed the entire image of the class. Fine. Though the image formed is small, but it enclosed a wide area. Based on this thing, the convex mirror has certain uses. The first use, it is used as rear view mirror in automobiles. It is used as a rear view mirror in automobiles. Rear view. See, when a driver drives a car, fine, if I am driving a car, now my side mirror, if my side mirror is a plane mirror, for example, I am driving the car here. If my side mirror is a plane mirror, so it would show me only this section of the road. So if I turn like this, if I take a sharp turn, the vehicle would come across this way and I would get hit with the vehicle. But we place a convex mirror as side mirror in the vehicle. So convex mirror, what's the function here? The convex mirror encloses the entire area. So when the driver drives a car, he sees in this side mirror, he gets the rear view, and the rear view is such that it encloses the entire area. So it's not only like it would enclose this section of road, it would enclose only, for example, this section of road. No, this convex mirror would also show me this section, this section, this section, fine, including this section, fine. So that's why we use the convex mirror as rear view mirror in automobiles, fine. Okay, so convex mirror encloses a wider area, it encloses a large area in it, that's why it has some special uses, and one of the uses, it is used as a rear view mirror in automobiles, fine. The second use of convex mirror is, it is used in ATM, automated teller machine. Now, if you see the machine, it's like this, and there is a small circular portion at the head of the machine. So, people treat it as camera. It's not camera, it's a small circular portion, it's a convex mirror. Either it's placed in the center of the machine or at the corners, like this, a very small circular portion, fine. Why is it placed there? The person doing the transaction, while doing the transaction, I am doing the transaction like this, I can clearly see in this very small section whether someone is peeping, whether somebody is not looking at my pin, so that I would have a safe transaction. This convex mirror ensures me that the person doing the transaction is having a safe transaction. No one is stealing his SIM. No one can look into the pin he is entering. So this convex mirror ensures the safety of transaction, because it's a very small mirror, but it encloses the entire area behind the person doing the transaction. I am doing the transaction like this. If I place a plane mirror over here, I can see only my face. I can only see my face. But we use a convex mirror over here. Why? Because the person doing the transaction can see the entire area behind him, so that he would have a safe transaction. So the other use of the convex mirror is in ATM, in order to ensure the safe transaction. The third use, it is in defense purposes, for defense purposes. It is used for defense purposes by military personals. Like if you see outside a banker, they place a large mirror in front of the banker. That very mirror is convex mirror. Why they place convex mirror here? Because the security person sitting inside the banker has to keep a vigil over the entire area. He has to look like this. He has to place his vision over the entire area. Now he simply places a convex mirror in front or at the side of the banker. So he has to look at only the convex mirror. This convex mirror would enclose the entire area. So it would ensure the safety of the security personnel sitting inside the banker. So convex mirror is used for defense purposes by the security personnel in order to ensure a safe transaction. That's why sometimes it's called as banker's eye. Okay, so convex mirror is used as a rear view mirror in automobiles. It is used for defense purposes, and it is used in ATM to ensure safe transaction. But we must remember one thing, the use of convex mirror is based on the thing that it diverges the rays of light, it encloses a wide area in it, though the image format is small, but it encloses a wide area in it. Okay, so these are the main uses of convex mirror. Now the uses of concave mirror. Uses of concave mirror. On what basis the use of concave mirror is? It converges the rays of light. Concave mirror converges the rays of light, due to which, though a small section is enclosed or a normal section is enclosed in that very mirror, but it gives an enlarged image. Fine. The convex mirror gives the small image, it produces a small image, but the concave mirror gives an enlarged image. That's why it is used as makeup. That is why it is used for makeup purposes. Makeup purposes, like shaving mirror. Like shaving mirror. So concave mirror, because of its property of producing magnified large image, it is used as a shaving mirror because it gives the clear large image of the face of a person shaving his face. Fine. Okay. So it is used as a makeup mirror because it produces an enlarged image. Second use, it is used in the headlights of automobiles. It is used as a, we can say, as a reflector in the headlights of automobiles. If you see the headlight of whether two-wheeler or four-wheeler, you can see there is a bulb placed in it, fine bulb. But if you place a bulb in your hand, what would you see? You would see that the light is spread in different directions. I am holding the bulb in my hand. Does the light come out of the bulb like it comes out of the headlight of automobile? No, it does not. Does the light come out of the torch like it comes out of this simply a bulb in my hand? No, when I place a bulb in my hand, the light comes out in different directions. It does not go straight into a particular direction. But if we see the headlight of automobiles, the light coming out of the headlight of automobiles comes straight away, a parallel beam of light. How? See, this is a bulb. Behind the bulb, I am not talking about the front section of the bulb, no, behind the bulb, you would see a concave surface over which the concave mirrors are placed, or it is polished. Here the concave mirror is placed. Why? When the rays of light coming out of the bulb, coming out in different directions, fall on this concave mirror. What does the concave mirror do? It converges the rays of light. After reflection, these rays of light get converged, or they get directed towards a particular point. That's why we get the parallel beam of light out of the headlight of automobiles. Fine. So concave mirror is used as a reflector in the headlights of automobiles. It is placed behind the bulb. When the light comes out of the bulb in different directions, it falls on the concave mirror, and concave mirror reflects the rays of light. It directs them towards a particular direction, and we get a parallel beam of light. Okay. So this is where the concave mirror is used, because it converges the rays of light. Now the next use of concave mirror. The next use of concave mirror is, it is used by ENT specialists. ENT specialists. The doctors specialized in observing ear, nose, throat. Okay. Now in order to observe the let it be the ear, or it is used even by dentists. In order to observe the like the ear of a person, fine, you must have the light focusing on the very minute portion of the ear. What does the doctor do? He places a helmet over his head, over which a concave mirror is fixed. Now over the head a bulb is placed. Like this, there is a bulb over the head of a doctor, ENT specialist. When the patient sitting in front of a doctor like this, he has opened his mouth, he has to observe, the doctor has to observe the tooth of a person, fine. Okay. Now when the light falls on this very section, or the helmet over the head where the mirror is fixed, or the forehead, when the light falls from the bulb over this section or the mirror, he adjusts his head like this, so that the light after reflecting from the concave mirror gets directed towards one point only. Had it been a convex mirror, the light would have get scattered, spread in different directions. But it's a concave mirror. When the light falls on this very mirror, it gets directed towards a particular point. So the entire light is focused into the minute part of whether ear, mouth, nose, whatever. Fine. So the concave mirror, because of its converging property, the concave mirror is used by ENT specialists or dentists. Okay. So these are the various uses of spherical mirrors. Often it's asked in the exam as write down various uses of concave mirror, or write 2 uses of convex mirror, or sometimes it may be asked as write various uses of spherical mirrors. If it is spherical mirrors, then you have to mention the both. Okay. So these are the use of spherical mirrors based on the property of converging and diverging. Rest we have some important topics. We will discuss it in the next lecture. Thank you.